Hello, my lovelies, and welcome to Love, Truth, and Wisdom Tarot Guidance. This is another pick a card reading, and today's topic is going to be how do they think you feel about them? So we're going to look at how they think you feel, like what your feelings are towards them, what they think you feel towards them. So you get the gist of it. So we have 4 piles here. The heart emoji, the heart eyes emoji, the purple heart, and the red heart. So feel free to pick more than one pile if you feel guided to do so. I want to say thank you to all my new subscribers and all the likes, shares, and comments I'm getting. I truly appreciate it. I hope you all are staying safe and healthy at this time. This is a timeless reading, so depending on when you see this, that will resonate. But still, I hope you guys are taking care of yourselves and raising your vibrations and enjoying this time as much as you can to get to know yourselves and heal and understand more about yourself and the world. And I'm doing personal readings, so I'll leave that information down below. And okay, I feel like I've rambled enough, so we're gonna get on to your reading. Okay, pile 1. So this is your reading for how your person thinks you feel about them. So they think you really need them right now. They're thinking that you really want them. You really want to be around them. You really want to get to know them. You really want to just be with them. Just be with your partner. I feel like they think that that you don't want to force anything. You kind of want to just flow with the relationship and see where it goes. You have I really need you right now with I know I knew you in another life. So they think you are feeling just very I don't want to say low vibe, but just very go with the flow with your circumstance of your relationship. I do feel like this possibly could be a new relationship or a friendship that has turned into something romantic or like is about to turn into something romantic, because I feel like this person has been around you for a really long time and they just think that you're not noticing them, that you don't really like them in that way. But I feel like you actually really do and you want to get to know them. They think you want to get to know them, and they also think that that there needs to be some time, that you think that there needs to be some time to withdraw, to rejuvenate, some very healthy independence in the relationship. Like, you want to get to know them and you want to spend time with them, but you also want to do your own thing and take care of yourself and spend time with your friends and stuff like that. So I don't know why I'm getting that this is like a friendship turning into a relationship. So for some of you that will resonate, but definitely they think that you don't notice them. So they think that you don't know that they have feelings for you and stuff like that. But I feel like you do know that they have feelings for you. It's just that you could be preoccupied with someone else or like a past love or something like that. But you know that this person's around you, and they think that it's not going to get romantic. I don't know, I'm just picking that up. But anyway, so they think that you feel very caring towards them. You have the Queen of Pentacles with the Ace of Pentacles. So very stable, very earthy energy. Your person could be an earth sign because you have a lot of pentacles in this spread. So your person could be like a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. But this person thinks you feel very nurturing towards them. They think you want to take care of them. I'm getting a strong friend thing. So I don't know if you met this person through a friend or like I said, this person was a friend but is now becoming romantic. But they think also that you kind of hold back your emotions towards them. Like, you're very kind of more practical and grounded than you are emotionally verbal or emotionally vulnerable with them. And but I feel like they know that you know that you guys are soulmates in some way. So however this relationship turns out to be, they know that you or guys are meant to do something together, either be in a relationship together, grow, something. There's some type of karmic, not in a negative way, but there's some type of tie that's tying you both together, and they think that you feel that tie as well because they also feel it. They think that you really need them right now. They think that you really want to, like I said, you really want to be with them, but you also, I feel like you're a very independent person. You like to do your own thing. You like to take care of your own stuff. I feel like financially you're very independent. You don't depend on anyone financially, and I feel like there's new abundance coming. So they think that you don't really need them, or that you don't want to be friends anymore. Ooh, that's what I'm getting. Okay, so they think that you don't want to be friends anymore, but you also like don't want to be in a relationship with them. And I don't think that's the case. Even though you do have, I knew you in another life, you are my soulmate, but not all soulmates are meant to be in like a romantic relationship together. So they're kind of like confused in like how you feel like about that kind of stuff. Oh my God, I hope this is making sense based on the question. I'm just kind of like reading what I see here, but they think that you feel very like, they think you feel very patient with them. Like you're a very patient person. Like, I don't know. I feel like they just think that you're not on their mind, but I think that you are, like, you do think about them, but they think you're not thinking about them. I feel like I'm contradicting myself with the "I really need you right now" thing. So it's like, I honestly feel like that's a message from them. Like, I feel like they really need you right now. And, they feel like you're a soulmate, but it could be vice versa. So I feel like, so just take what resonates, because this is general, but I do feel like they think like you're just kind of going with the flow, and they kind of want to build something with you. They don't want to be in the friend zone with you. They don't want to just be friends with you. They want something more with you, and they think that you don't want that. They think that like you're good with the friendship, like you just want to be friends with this person. But this person like really wants to get to know you, and they think that you don't really want to get to know more about them just because you're so independent, and you're just, I feel like you probably have your eye on someone else, or you're thinking about a past love, and I feel like they know that, which is why they're getting like kind of like the patience thing is coming in. With the Four of Swords here, it kind of speaks about like a lack of intimacy, a lack of like revealing your innermost selves, like a lack of like emotional and mental intimacy. Like I feel like they think like you just don't want to do that with them. Like your lips are closed. Like you're not really talking to them in that way anymore. Like something about a friendship here is really, really strong. But it's, if they need you right now, or you could really need them right now, but they think you really need them. But scratch what I said. I really do feel like they need you right now, and they know that you're a soulmate, but you're kind of like, I don't know if you're not sure, or you just really haven't thought about it because you're kind of doing your own thing and in your own thing, and kind of just like spending time with other friends, or you're just kind of learning and growing and kind of like getting yourself together during this time, depending on when you're watching this video. I feel like they think about you a lot. I'm getting that message strongly. They just think about, they wanting to come see you, wanting to come talk to you. So this could be like an old friend that you haven't spoke to in a while, that's recently popped up, or like for some reason has recently popped up into your life, because you do have the Three of Cups reversed. But reverse, the Three of Cups kind of speaks about like a lack of like emotional fulfillment. It also speaks about a lack of like charisma. What else? It kind of sometimes can speak of a love triangle, but I'm not getting a love triangle because there's no other cards that kind of speak about that. But it's like a need to make amends. So I do feel like this is either a past life, it doesn't have to be past life, but a past person or an old friend coming back that had like really strong feelings for you, and that still does have strong feelings for you, but you're not really paying attention to them. It's like you're not really taking them on, if that makes sense. I do feel like it's also telling me like they think that you like you don't value the relationship that you had and or have with this person, like, which is why we have the Ace of Pentacles here, because it speaks about like starting over, like a new beginning, a new seed being planted. I feel like I really do feel like a really strong sense of like independence with you, and this person is wanting to get to know you and wanting to like be with you and love you and give to you, because you are this person's soulmate. Like you guys are soulmates, but I feel like this person knows it, and I feel like maybe you're just not like, you know it, but you're not paying attention to it. You know what I'm saying? I keep repeating myself, but that's the type of vibe I'm getting. It's just like you're not seeing the value in this person for you to go forward into a romantic thing, even though you do have getting to know each other, which is fine. But like I feel like it's like on a friend level, not like on a romantic level. Like you don't see that person that way. You're not like looking at that person that way, but they are definitely looking at you that way, which is like causing this like weird like energy I'm getting here. But yeah, it's definitely like this person really needs you. So I don't even know if I answered the question of how do they think you feel, because it kind of went left, but that's kind of how the cards are just wanting to speak to me right now. So, but they just think you feel like not interested, basically, in like a romantic relationship. Like you're kind of just doing your own thing and like trying to like work through your own healing and just like be your own best friend, be your own soulmate, you know what I'm saying? But this person definitely sees you as a soulmate, definitely wants to get to know you, definitely like is always like around. I do feel like you know who this person is. Like I said, it could definitely be like an old friend or someone like that, but there's definitely someone buzzing around you right now that like wants to move forward and like deepen the connection or deepen your relationship. But it's like you're not really, like, you don't really care to do so, you know what I'm saying? You just have your, I really do feel like you're thinking about another person, and I feel like they sense that you're thinking about another person, or you could be involved with someone else, and they just feel like how am I supposed to get to know this person if she's not even well, it doesn't have to be a she, but if you're not even giving this person the time of day, you know what I'm saying? Like that's the type of vibe I'm getting. So, but this person was definitely a friend though, like more than likely was a friend, may still be a friend, but I feel like that's all you see them as, like nothing really more. This was a weird reading, so I hope this resonated. If not, check out another pile. And I feel like I'm not even answering the question, but the cards are just really like speaking to me in this way. So, but I think I kind of answered the basics of it. But yeah, so I'm gonna leave it here because I feel like I'm rambling, and I know this was a kind of a precise message, so definitely feel free to check out another one of my piles if this doesn't resonate. And I want to say thank you guys for watching, and take care. Okay, group 2. So this is your reading for how your person thinks you feel about them. So they think you feel very like heartbroken. So this person definitely broke your heart in some type of way or hurt your feelings, and you are just feeling kind of lethargic, disappointed, pessimistic, just in your head a lot about it, thinking about the future, planning about the future, thinking about the past, thinking about like what a future would be like with this person, and what the past was like with this person, because I do feel like you still love this person and you want to forgive them and move on, but like they're giving you a lot of mental agony and a lot of mental stress. So this person does know that they broke your heart and that you are working to become more stable in on yourself and in yourself and in your life. I think just from the cards here, I feel like they think you feel like you want to talk to them and you want to make it work. Whether you do or not is beyond me. I feel like for some of you, you want to talk about it and you want to make it work, and for others of you, you're kind of like trying to plan your future without them and trying to see a future plan without them, because it's not like you're completely done with them, but they're just giving you I feel like they're giving you headaches. Like you keep touching your head, you just don't know what happened, or you don't know how it got to this point type of thing. And they know they've caused you that pain, and they know that they have made you feel this way. But you're holding it together. You're just kind of going through this transition change, like uncomfortable transition change period. You have 2 5s, which speaks of change, and the 5 of Swords and the 5 of Pentacles. And it's just like you're just working on being more stable for yourself and more stable in your life, because this person, I feel like, just made you feel so empty and like wasn't making you happy anymore, and like literally broke your heart. You broke your heart. You broke my heart, and I'm working on becoming stable. So they think that you are just feeling really sad, but you're like moving on. So they do feel like you're sad, but you're moving on. They do feel like you are wanting to forgive them and wanting to work it out for some of you. So this will resonate. Just take what resonates for your situation. You want to release and heal the past and experience more love in your present moment and in your future relationships. So they are kind of expecting you, like if they ever come back or want to talk to you again, to like forgive and learn and kind of like start over, like almost like a second chance thing I'm getting here. So this person thinks that you feel like just really like just tired. I feel like I'm getting a lot of mental agony and mental stress, just like spiritually and like mentally, and like a little bit of emotional, just because we have the 4 of Cups here, and it's all about just kind of lethargic, apathetic feelings, like not taking the cup. Like your hand is on the cup, like you haven't let them go completely, like I said, but you're just not willing to like give them a second chance right now. I still feel like you have some forgiving and learning to do for yourself before you can forgive and learn about them again. You know what I'm saying? Like there's stuff that you just want to become more stable in yourself before you give them another chance. With the serendipity here, this speaks about everything happening for a reason. So even though they may have broken your heart or done something, I feel like it was divine intervention. It was God saying, it's time for you to work on yourself and become stable within yourself, so that if you do decide to give this person another chance, it'll be more balanced and more stable, more reciprocal. Serendipity is actually a really good card. So they do feel like they can get a second chance. They do feel lucky enough to have a second chance with you. So I think it's just going to depend on your situation and like what they actually did to break your heart and stuff like that. But there's definitely some heartache here that needs to be forgiven. And I feel like it's on both your guys' side. Like you both have lessons and things to heal, release, and learn before you guys can have a second chance with each other. But the serendipity card is actually a really positive card. It just means fated. They think that this relationship was that you think that this relationship was fated, that you guys were meant to meet each other, meant to be together and stuff like that. And you may still think that. I feel like you thought this in the beginning when you first met them. You may still think this right now, but it's just like, like deep down, I don't know, like I feel like a soul urge saying like work on yourself and then this will come later type of thing. Like work on your surroundings, work on your environment, work on making your world the way that you want it before you invite someone else into your world. So they definitely know that you're working on yourself. They definitely just think you just feel like they think you feel really like with the Five of Swords here, it really speaks about just like mental anguish. Like they think you're getting their messages. I feel like this person is trying to communicate with you telepathically, but it's like you just can't even hear it. Or this person could just be trying to communicate with you just through like text or like calling you or something, but it's like you're not even like, you can't even deal. That's like what I'm getting. Like you just can't even deal. You don't even want to hear about it because it's kind of like the same old like bullshit with them, and you just want to become stable. Like you're just so tired of it. You just want to become stable in yourself before you ever decide to give this person another chance. But this person like thinks that you really do want to give them another chance. And I feel like, it's going to be different for everybody, but I do feel like I said, this girl in the Four of Cups, her hand is touching the cup. She's not looking at it, but her hand is kind of like grazing it a little bit. So she's like I said, you haven't forgotten completely about this person because you're still healing and you're still like, working through that pain and stuff like that, but you're not ready to give them a second chance yet. But they are very much expecting it, and they think that you want to just give them a second chance. So this person could be trying to give you a second chance with the Five of Swords, which is causing like the mental anguish and stuff, or like trying to talk to you and trying to communicate with you, even trying to like I said, like start things up again, and you're kind of just like not feeling it because you just know deep down you're supposed to be working on yourself, and like you're supposed to be learning how to be stable within yourself before you can be in another relationship. So whatever this person did, really, like in terms of breaking your heart, it was meant to be, and it was meant to make you stronger and make you realize like just how strong you are, and just how, like work on your root chakra, like how to be secure and stable within yourself before you give this person another chance or just someone else in the future. Because with the Two of Wands here, it speaks of future planning. Like this girl, she's looking out the window and she's holding the wand. It's like, you know what you want in a relationship, and you know what you want in a relationship with yourself, but like you just don't know if you see this person in your future anymore. It's like you can't think, it's like when you think about this person, all you think about is the heartbreak or something. That's what I'm kind of getting, because you're not like completely over it, whatever they've done to you. So it's kind of like you're just trying to plan your future accordingly to what you want to work, to like towards work, towards your passions, towards your projects and stuff like that, and not really dealing with love. But I do feel like this person is really trying to like get on your good side, like really get back into your circle, get back into your space, like start talking to you again. Like I feel like this person really wants to talk to you again, and they just think that you want to give them a second chance. They think that you will give them a second chance, and that you really love them so much that you will give them a second chance. But it's kind of like, I feel like it's 50-50 with you guys watching. So some of you will give them a second chance, like you want to, and some of you are kind of like, I don't know if I really want to give this person a second chance, because this person kind of messed me up, like, emotionally, and I just want to be stable and I don't want to go back to being unstable and stuff like that. But it's like you're kind of just over the instability and like whatever pain they caused you, and you just want to move on to something that's healthy and happy, secure, starting with yourself and then finding that person to like mimic that, because relationships are mirrors and we all are trying to like just get ourselves to a place where we're stable so we can have that stable relationship, because you are your first relationship and then everything else comes from that. So I feel like you're kind of in that process of learning about yourself and your relationship with yourself, so that you don't have to go through this heartbreak, this pain, this healing, this releasing the past again. For others of you, I do feel like this is a past person, like someone that you dated in the past. For most of you, I'm pretty sure it is. In the past, like way back, like maybe like 3 or 5, maybe even 10 years back for some of you. And then for some of you, I feel like it's a person you just broke up with, or you just broke your heart like recently, like in the last like 3 to 6 months. So it's just gonna like vary like that. But definitely this person is really thinks that you feel like you want to give them a second chance. And then for others of you, they think that you feel like you don't really want to give them a second chance, but you're still you haven't completely let them go. So yeah, that's what I see here. So I hope this resonated. I know this was kind of short and quick and to the point, but I just feel like that's all that the cards I'm going to say right now. I'm not really picking up anything else. So if feel free to check out one of my other piles if you want more information. Yeah. And thank you guys for watching, and I will talk to you guys later. Take care. Okay, group 3, if you chose the purple heart emoji, this is your reading for how do they think you feel about them. So they think that you feel very anxious, very anxiety ridden about them, very like they think that you feel very like negative thinking, like you're just like that calm, cool, and collected about them. They think you're very anxious and very like almost like you can't breathe, like very anxiety about them. And I feel like it has a lot to do with their finances and careers or something like that. They do think that you feel like you want something more with them. So they think that you want something more with them. They think that you want them so bad, but you kind of have a thing where you care about what other people will think. So if that's the case, I do feel like it's because this person doesn't make enough money, or doesn't have a job, or doesn't work, or something like that, or is like a beginning an entrepreneur thing. And it's just like people have like opinions about everything. So it's just like you tell your friends and your family, and they're just like, how is he supposed to provide? Well, it doesn't have to be a he, but how is this person supposed to provide for you and take care of you if they are not really financially stable? So for some of you, that will resonate. For others of you, I think they just think that you care a lot what other people think, and that even though you want them, or they think you want them so much, that it won't happen because of what others tell you about them. Or I just feel like they think you have a lot of anxiety about them, about what they do, how they operate. I do feel like they also think that you want a reciprocal relationship. You want something that's equal give and take. You want a new passionate relationship, a new spark, a very spiritual, enlightened relationship with them. They think that you feel a little bit guarded when it comes to them, that you can't be yourself, that you can't open up to them. I feel like they think that you're yourself around like others, like your friends and your family, but around them you kind of close yourself off. You don't really are the most vulnerable, or you don't really show your true authentic self with them. Yeah. So I'm getting that strongly. With the 3 of Pentacles here, I do feel like they think that you guys they think that you feel like I said, that you want to offer them warmth and protection. For some reason, I'm getting that message, but you just don't, because something about like reciprocation here is a little bit like they think that you feel like they won't reciprocate either the love, the money, something, and they will, but they think that you think they won't, basically. And they are definitely watching you. So they could be like watching your social media, or stalking you, and not like stalking, but like checking up on you a lot on your social media's accounts to see what you're up to, because I feel like that's the only way they can find out like who you really are, like really like get to know who you really are. There's something about here, like they think that you feel like that oh my god, there's something about this where it's like they think you're not being your true authentic self with them, and they just want to get to know your true authentic self. They want to get to know your true, why can't I speak today? Oh my God. They want to really get to know like who you really are and stuff like that. I do feel like you guys hold yourself back with this person. So they just think you feel held back. And I feel like it's because of all these thoughts. It's not even real like thoughts, but it's like very fearful, anxiety ridden thoughts. Like you're telling yourselves these stories about stuff, or I feel like you've told your friends and your family about this person and they just got your head all twisted up and like very negative, self-fulfilling like things, and it's like you just can't see the light of day. And it's just like the thoughts you're telling yourself. It's very anxiety ridden because you have like breathe here upside down, and that just speaks of like, to me, that's like the anxious card. Like you're not meditating, you're not breathing, you're not finding your center, you're not chakra clearing, energy clearing is needed, and you're not doing that. You're kind of just all up in your head. And I feel like a lot of you has to do with like money and something like that, like either them giving you money or them being able, like financially stable, to help you out for this new beginning to happen, which is why you kind of keep yourselves like not at a distance, but you really don't really share all of yourself, because I feel like you're afraid to hurt this person's feelings in terms of like how you feel that they will help you or like reciprocate either money, time, or effort, or like emotional like vulnerability or emotional expressions or something. Like you just feel like it won't be reciprocated, and that's not the case. It's just like your head, but they know that they will be able to help you, but they also know that you are very like in your head, and you tend to overanalyze stuff, and you tend to like overthink stuff. So they just think you feel very anxious about this relationship starting anew, becoming more balanced. I do feel like this is like a twin flame soulmate thing, because we have the infinity symbol here, and then we have breathe, which is number 11. We just have like a few cards that say it, but I'm just getting that energy. But definitely they think that you just want them so bad and you want something more with them. But you're just holding yourself back because of what other people have told you about them, or just because of what maybe you've seen or what you've heard about them from others. And that's just not the full story. That I feel like this person really wants to get to know you and really wants to build something with you, and you're kind of just like I said, like just kind of not being completely honest with this person about your true feelings, because I do feel like you really want to start a new beginning with this person. You have a lot of passionate feelings, and you want to work it out and compromise and cooperate with this person, but it's kind of like it's just hanging in the air type of stuff with the hangman. It's not going anywhere because you have the 9 of swords, and you're just over analyzing and thinking all these like negative, fearful thoughts that you haven't really seen. I think you've just been told these things, and you're kind of believing them from the other people. So but this person, like I said, this person knows that. So I think this person just thinks you feel a lot of passion for them, and you really do care about them and love them, or even like them a lot. I don't know if you're at the love stage yet, I'm also getting, but definitely you like them a lot, and you just want to kind of move forward and like learn how to like cooperate with this person and collaborate with this person, but it's like holding you back. So yeah, that is all I see here. So I know these are like super quick readings, but I'm getting like the messages super fast. But feel free to check out one of my other piles if you feel like you need more information of how this person thinks you feel about them. And I hope, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys are staying safe and healthy, and I will talk to you guys later. Take care. Okay, pile 4. So this is your reading for how your person thinks you feel about them. So they think that you feel, well, first they think that you felt love at first sight when you met them. There's a certain message here. They think that you feel like there's no rush towards being in this relationship. Like you still have time to get to know each other and figure each other out and like date and court and stuff like that. I feel like some of you are maybe like not really fully revealing yourselves to one another, or you're still kind of like dating around, or not taking this person too seriously in terms and stuff like that. But they think that you're dating around, and they think that you're not taking them seriously. But whether you are or not, I feel like you're very independent, and you're kind of just doing your own thing and chasing your dreams and chasing after like whatever you feel like you want to chase after. I feel like you're very clear-headed. They think you're very clear-headed, and they think you're very independent and graceful and just abundant and very magical and very like you go after your dreams. So they think that you don't really have time for them, or that you can't really give them the attention that they may want or need from you. And but I do feel like they think that you want a reconciliation with them. So this could be a past person or a past life person, depending on your situation. But they do feel like they feel like oh my gosh, they think you feel like you want to reconcile with them. And they think that they make you really happy. They think that you are very happy with them, that you are very abundant and graceful and fun and childlike and magical. Like your whole creativity and your magic side comes out when you're with them. They think they make you really happy, and they think they can make you really happy, because I feel like for a lot of you it was love at first sight when you met this person, but like circumstances happened, and I feel like you guys kind of went your separate ways or split apart, which is why we have a reconciliation here, like coming back together. So for some of you, you really want to come back together with this person. This person thinks that you want to come back together with them, so you just may very want to, but I feel like you're just very like into your own thing right now, and very clear-headed and very focused on like your passions or traveling or career or something like that. Like you're not really paying attention to really anyone in particular, but you did feel like a special connection with this person. You did feel like it was love at first sight when you met this person, and this person knows you felt that because they also felt that. So this person thinks that you are dating around. They think that you're kind of like I said, like doing your own thing, but they do think you're dating other people or seeing other people. I don't think you are in these cards. I think they just think you are. I think you're just pretty much just doing your own thing, whatever you can do to. I feel like you're very focused on your dreams. I feel like this is a dream pile. Like you're very focused on your own happiness. You know that happiness comes from within. You're very clear-minded about that. You're very like strategic. You have the Ace of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Knight of Swords. So you're very much a go-getter after what you want. I feel like right now you're not really, you could be dating around, but like I said, it's nothing serious. I feel like you're just really focused on like your passions, your dreams, your wealth, your happiness, whatever happiness means to you at the time. But you do have a special bond with this person, and they think that you feel this special bond. Like you do know that this is a special bond, and I do think you know it's a special bond, but like I said, you're not paying too much attention to it. This was kind of similar to I think it was the first pile. So if you feel like guided to listen to that one, you can. The same type of connotation. There may be other messages in there for you, but definitely like they just want to talk to you, and they feel like you have your back turned to them. For some of you, this person has reached out, but for a lot of you, I don't think this person has reached out to you yet. They're like thinking about it. They're kind of watching you from afar, like watching your social media and seeing what you're up to. And they're kind of nervous, but they really want to, because this person really does feel like a special connection to you. This could definitely be a past life relationship person. I do feel like you think this person made you happy if you were together with this person in the past, or you met this person before, like could make you happy. But I definitely get like this is your own happiness. Like they think that you feel happy. They think that they could make you happy, like I said, and they think that if you guys were together, they have made you happy, and they want to have that opportunity to make you happy again. But right now I'm getting like you guys are really into your own happiness, like whatever makes you happy. And right now it's your wealth, your abundance, your health, your goals, your passions, your dreams, your peace of mind, your clarity, your creativity. Like you're just really into your own thing right now. And for some of you, they know that, and for some of you, they think you're just into someone else. So it's gonna vary depending on your situation. But so they think you feel really clear-headed about them, but also really like interdependence is a big must in this relationship. They think you feel very kind of like you want to like rush towards them, but you haven't. So they're kind of like waiting for you to do that as well, as what I'm also getting here. But like I said, I don't know if you're going to do that. You might, but they're waiting for you to. But with we still have time here, I think they feel like there's no rush, or they think you feel like there's no rush. And I do really think you feel like there's no rush because you're focused on other stuff right now. But to them, it's kind of a rush. I feel like they're kind of like hoping and wishing and waiting and praying for you to like come and reach out to them. And you're just kind of like not really focused on that right now, which is perfectly fine, because if you don't do it, they'll do it eventually. Because like I said, this person's like super anxious and super nervous, and they'll probably just randomly text you or message you something. I feel it with the Page of Swords here. It's just like a random text or a random message. It's very blunt and very honest and very truthful. That could be coming quickly. But like I said, you're just very focused onto your own stuff right now. I'm really getting strongly from this pile, and they know that. So they just think you feel very independent right now, very happy, and they just want to add to their happiness and like come back into your life and make you happy again. But you're not really looking for anyone to make you happy. You're kind of like doing your own thing, which is why if you are dating, you're not really taking anyone too seriously, because you're happy. Your happiness comes from within. Most of these messages have been really like empowering, like the viewer, if you're watching this, like yourselves and learning about yourself. So this is a very like learning type of reading, I feel. So definitely feel free to check out one of my other piles if you need more information, or if this is not really resonating. But the messages have been very kind of, like I said, like empowering messages. But this is kind of similar to group one. But definitely, yeah. So I these are so short. I don't know why I'm making these so short, but I'm gonna leave it here. So that's what they think. So they think you feel very like love at first sight with them, but you're not really into it right now. You're kind of into your own happiness and doing your own thing. They want to reconcile with you. You may want to with them, but you're not really in that frame of mind right now. You think about them a lot, and you think about how happy you could be with them, but you're really just focused on your own goals. I feel like you're just very like single-minded right now, which is perfectly fine. They will come reach out to you when they feel guided and ready to do so. You still have time here, so there's no rush or anything like that. But okay, yeah, so I'm gonna leave it here, and I hope this resonated, and I hope you got some information from it. I know it's kind of short and quick and to the point. I'll probably do like another like extended longer reading about this like later on during the week. So I hope you guys are staying safe and healthy, and I will talk to you guys later. Take care.